So here's another question that was asked of me. Why do we need so many stable coins? Hi, my name is Faisal Khan. I try to break down crypto, banking, payments, etc. Easy for you in simple and easy to understand terms and usages. So, as you know, the two major stable coins are USDC and USDT, Tether and Circle. Circle is about, I may be off, what, 30, $35 billion in issuance, and Tether is about 115, $120 billion in issuance. Outside the US, Tether is the major stable coin that everyone uses for payments. Within the US, USDC is predominant because USDC is actually licensed in the United States, whilst Tether is not licensed in the United States. They're licensed outside, but it's used everywhere in the world. And now you have PayPal coming up with their stablecoin, and you have many other providers who are now launching their stablecoins. So the question is, if there is already 130, 140, or $150 billion worth of stablecoins, why do we need more? And what good will they do? How will the adoption of those stablecoins happen? Well, first of all, you have to understand almost all stablecoins are interchangeable. Most of them are, at least. When you have Tether, you can exchange it for USDC. When you have USDC, you can exchange it for Tether, and vice versa. In some cases, you may not be able to exchange it directly, so you may need to go to Bitcoin or something else, and you'll be able to exchange it. And the question begs is, okay, the world is doing trade, it's already happening, it's working fine. Why does the world need another stable coin? You'll have and quite a few players out there. One of the big players that is out there, and shout out to Ben Milne, of CEO of Braille. They are coming. They already have their infrastructure. So, if you ever want to launch a stable coin, Braille is the company you want to go to. You don't want to go anywhere else. And they are on a multitude of blockchains, and they've made it easy peasy, lemon squeezy easy for you to launch a stablecoin. So then the question is, why do we need so many stablecoins? Well, if you go back circa the late 1700s and the early 1800s, there used to be a lot many banks, and each bank would have their own dollar and their own currency and their own, you know, uh, instrument of choice, and they were very well worked. The only problem was that settlement used to be an issue. If I took a dollar from one particular bank, excuse me, I didn't know if that dollar would actually work in my bank now. And we had to have cross book settlement. I had to have an account over there. They would have a Nostro with me. I would have a Nostro with them, etc., etc. And at that time, it was all gold based. So now in this arena, all the new stable coins that are being launched, they are backed by U.S. Treasury, U.S. bonds, what have you. It's mandated for the dollar. It's mandated separately by the U.S. Department of Treasury. For the euro, it's mandated separately by the European central banks and the local regulators. In the UK, the pound is mandated separately. Each country has their own mandate as issued by the regulator. The issue is not that we will have too many dollars out there. That's really not the issue. I think what is going to be really nice and surprising are the use cases that will come out from each of these particular stable coins. You may have a stable coin that is the preferred stable coins for letter of credit. You may have a stable coin that is the preferred stable coin for gaming. You may have a preferred stable coin that is preferred for trade within Africa. You may have a particular stable coin that is good for high risk industries like betting and gambling and so forth. You may have a stable coin that is good for um, trade with China. You may have a stable coin that is very good for a regional trade within the GCC region and so forth. So don't assume that all the stable coins are going to be US dollar. US dollar can certainly be the denominator, but stable coins will have a multitude of currencies associated with it. It's the infrastructure, the cross-chain compatibility, the ability to mint, burn, be audited, operate in a legal manner, have the travel rule, etc. All these things all are going to play a role. In certain cases, you may have a stable coin that may be issued by a party that is known amongst a very particular industry. For example, you may have a stable coin that is only used in the telecommunication industry to settle between mobile carriers. You may have a stable coin that is used only in the um, industry of say shipping for for cargo and commercial operators to settle amongst each other. So there will be a host of use cases, and that speciality would then be applicable and applied over there. And it also gives you the ability to have your own mini ecosystem, your own private Idaho, if you will, so that if you feel that you have a large enough user base, you say, well, why should I use someone else's stablecoin? I can use mine because I can have a profit-based approach towards it. It'll be my dollars in a bank somewhere under a US Treasury bill or bond, earning some interest, and I'll get some sort of a rev share with that, etc. So the use cases, I think, are still being made, and they are going to come. And I think they're going to be very, very specialized, very vertically integrated use cases. And there will be some horizontal use cases as well, but I think mostly it'll be very vertical in nature. And it'll be very interesting to see how dollar pegged stable coins are going to be showing up. Um, for example, all the countries that peg their currency to the dollar might want to operate a dollar pegged stable coin. But, anyways, it's going to be very interesting. So, do keep your eye out on this industry. Anyways, if you have any other question or comment regarding stable coins, please ask me. I'll be happy to help and hopefully get an answer out for you. Till next time, this is Faisal Khan signing out.